Hey guys, Lazarus from Great X Audio, and today we're talking about the Gonovate G10. Now I'm reviewing this bad boy because I've used it religiously for the last year now. I originally bought it so that I could have an incognito listening device that was super cheap, and this guy definitely delivers. It comes in two colors, beige and black, plain and simple. And I originally bought beige because it was similar to my skin, but the black looks a lot cooler. The beige almost looked more like a hearing aid or an earplug than it did a headset. Now I know that having a hearing aid doesn't really sound that great, but trust me, this thing is great. Now the G10 is only $17, and for $17, this guy has endured a lot. I've dropped it, I've lost it, I've washed it probably at least a dozen times, and after my first wash, I figured it's gotta be broken, or at the very least, something's not gonna be working right. Well, to my surprise, it was tip-top shape, like nothing really happened, and that's when I knew I had to do a video on this thing. Okay, so enough of the praise. What does this guy actually do? Well, the G10 is a single bud, and that technically makes it a headset. But they do have another headphone that has two of these, and they're capable of syncing with each other. But my experience is with this specific unit. Now, when I first got it, I had two concerns. The first was, how loud is this thing going to be? And the second is, how long is the battery going to last? To my disbelief, the lowest volume is almost too loud. I find myself trying to turn it down a bit only to mute it because it was already at its minimum. Ultimately, you should never have to worry about being able to hear it. Now, the second was battery life, and it will easily get 5 hours of constant audio playback. I've got it up to 6 and 7, but 5 should be a safe bet. Now the last thing I figure most people wonder is whether the phone or mic capability is actually decent. Now there's a button on the side that lets you answer calls or pause audio, and when you answer the phone, their voice is going to be loud and clear. Now, from their point of view, it's not going to be the best. You'll hear it clear, and it's going to be audible, but it's definitely going to be super muffled.
Testing, is this working right?
Yeah, it's working.
Awesome.
There isn't really an issue talking with it, and you don't have to yell, but it's definitely not the best. For $17, it comes with a fair bit of gear in the box as well. It has several different ear tips ranging from single to triple tip styles. It also comes with a charging cable and the headset itself, and that's all packaged inside a hard red carrying case. It's a relief knowing that even in this low of a price bracket, they include the case. Now, it comes in a hard red leather carrying case, but that leather isn't actually genuine. It's a faux leather, but it still feels quite nice. And the unit itself is absolutely tiny, which you can see in this little clip. It's honestly one of the biggest selling points. Now you didn't hear it from me, but the biggest use for this guy, at least for me, is listening at work. Not only does it act as an earphone, but it also acts as an earplug, and my particular work environment is very loud, but I do still find myself using it out and about. I can listen to music, I can listen to podcasts, and I can also take phone calls while giving the outside world some attention, since it only takes one ear. Now this guy is very simple to use, there's only really one button on it, and there's no LED, so it's very discreet. To pair it, you just hold the button from the off position until it turns on and you hear it say it's in pairing mode, and then you're really basically done, you just connect it. The simplicity and price make it such a great product. Now obviously it has my praise, but what would I actually rate it? Well, I would definitely give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Literally, the only changes I would want to do to it is maybe rubberize the outside, which would make it more comfortable. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. Subscribe, leave a like, comment, do all that good jazz. I left an Amazon link down below for updated pricing, and if you guys have anything you want me to review, just leave a comment and I'll try my best to get to that.